Well, here we are again. We are doing another video, and this is about the backlash. And what do I mean by backlash? Well, this is about the Backyardigans reboot. Um, I won't show Photoshop. I won't show photo footage because you might get grossed out by it. But on the matters which, let's talk about what's going on. According to Kawhi Life Antonio, and I think I had to agree on his big sentence about Backyardigans 2024 that is this very necessary to hate on that music video? Is it very necessary to hate on a harmless music video that literally just came out? What on earth? What on earth is going on? What's wrong? What's going on? Well, let's talk about what's the matter. After the 4 months of the death of Backyardigans creator Janice Burgess, in came a new Backyardigans music video. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're asking me. Tajmer, have you watched the Backyardigans? Well, yes, I have. When I was young, when I was watching Nickelodeon and Nick Jr., and literally Noggin as a whole when I was growing up. I mean, before the streaming, I had cable, and of course I love watching the Backyardigans, and I literally grew up with that show. Encourages me and the other preschoolers to use our imaginations and such. Now, let's talk about what's the problem and what's going on. So as of this year, the Backyardigans YouTube channel has released a music video, and it's a reimagined new art style that not all people were very familiar with, but I believe that this is supposed to be a homage to the Castaways music video that we remembered, although it has been reimagined. However, not all people were impressed. Despite it being a new music video that, unfortunately, it did not please everyone else because it's been given a big backlash. But according to Kawhi Life Antonio, it's actually pretty good in that art style. So it's a CGI animated art style. I understand the idea here why it was hated, but what is even the problem? I mean, it's a great art style. I love the art style. But there's a lot of issues that were really going on. So let's talk about the problems. For number one, the reimagining of the characters. Not bad. I like the characters being in the art style, but what's even the problem? Well, the problem is that everybody didn't like it is because everybody is saying it's AI generated, but in reality, it's not really AI generated. They're actually animated by actual people. Actually, they're animated by actual people. And also, the music video was literally made in the memory of the creator, Janice Burgess. I mean, what? I mean, where's the intentions on attacking on attacking a music video like that? What are the intentions on attacking it? Also, there's also something that I like to address, is that Nickelodeon didn't even confirm it. Nickelodeon didn't even confirm the reboot yet. I mean, if they did confirm it, then everybody would still be hating it. All in a matter of which, even though the music video is in CGI, it's not really AI generated. It's actually animated by real actual people. What is even a problem? Everybody's saying it's actually very good. And some people think that they're not really AI. It's not really an AI. It's actually CG animated. So it's not AI. I carefully looked at the video, and I'm just saying, is it AI or is it actually animated? Well, I think my answer is it's actually been animated by actual people. Although a lot of people disagreed otherwise. Everybody's saying that the reboot is cringe and a disgrace. And everybody's saying it's bad enough that we got the Door reboot and the Blue's Clues reboot. The original shows will always be better than remakes or reboots. But everybody doesn't seem to get the point. Reboots or remakes would actually get actual good potential, actually. And despite its major flaws, and despite its flaws, the purpose of the reboots and the remakes to come is to capture a new generation of kids and adults. It's to capture a new generation of audiences. So it would make actual good sense to make reboots. Let's look at the video games. We had the Need for Speed 2010 reboot, which has completely been reimagined into realism of the HD and realistic like. It still has this good arcade style racing feel, being an arcade racer. I mean, it's not really that bad to me, in my personal opinion. But what does this all have to do with the reboots of the shows? Well, there was something, and there is a reason for them. It's to capture a new generation of kids and other audiences. What is even the problem of reboots and remakes? I know the fandoms in Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. and other sorts does have a lot of opinions. However, in my honesty, the fandoms are kind of acting very toxic to begin with, and I literally just couldn't wrap my head around why they're so toxic at this point. In all honesty, this is the reason why I've never been making any type of videos regarding to other TV channels and stuff. And I keep staying away from the TV history genre at this point. Ain't. So I had to be honest at this point. I have other video projects to do that are not TV history related topic. And this is what's wrong, and this is what's going on for a while. And also, I don't know if Nickelodeon's actually behind it. I don't know what to tell you. To everybody who is watching this, really needs to check their brain and really need to check out Kawaii Life Antonio's video. The Backyardigans reboot is not even confirmed. So why attack? So why are you guys attacking in a certain music video of that music video for no good reason? Seriously, there has to be a reason why y'all are attacking. You guys are attacking in the video, and oh boy, the dislike hatred really was very harsh, wasn't it? The 2024 Backyardigans art style, some sort of a reboot, is now on Qualatropedia? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna be around this bush, and everybody really needs to hear out. That video was made in loving memory of the legendary Janice Burgess, who passed away 4 months ago. Oh my gosh, what is this? And also, to be fair at this point, the reason, and also to be fair at this point, I remember looking at Velasquez Bum's video all about Nickelodeon going CGI rather than the traditional 2D. Although they are still doing 2D animation, no problem. But the problem is that why are they doing 2D animation? Why they're not doing 2D animation? Well, it's expensive. Lame excuse. Seriously, this is just a lame excuse. Nickelodeon needs to do 2D. Why do just CG? CG is too cheap. Too cheap. And honestly, Nickelodeon couldn't stop being cheap at this point. They're literally copying Mr. Krabs' footsteps. Why? Where's the intentions on doing that? Seriously, someone at Nickelodeon better tell me what is the intention on why they're doing CG animation rather than the traditional 2D. Everybody's saying that 2D animation beats CGI of everything. Ain't. What is going on here? The Dora reboot would have been much better if it was in 2D, not CG. No offense to Nickelodeon. No offense to Nickelodeon's decision, but you can't do CG animation. Everybody's now saying that CG animation means AI. Despite some of the shows not being in AI, they're actually been animated by actual people. What is even a problem at this point? But in the matter of which, who cares? Honestly, who cares? Is at this point. So honestly, these people who has opinions really need to hear out. This Backyardigans reboot hadn't been confirmed yet by Nickelodeon. And Nickelodeon had confirmed it, that Nickelodeon would have gotten more hate and hate and hate. What's going on here? What's even the meaning of why everybody disliked the Backyardigans Castaways song music video actually. And I understand the idea here why Nickelodeon is going in CGI. They try. I don't know why, but couldn't they stick to the traditional 2D animation rather than CGI? CGI is fine, but CGI will not solve the problem in anything. But what's my opinion about this new Backyardigans, some sort of a not confirmed reboot actually? Well, and what do I think about the art style? I'm literally looking at the art style, and it's a great art style. I love the visual. I like the actual good styling of the music video actually. It's a great art style. It's just one of the most biggest things I've ever been blown away by. Just like I've been blown away by the unique art styles from other webtoons, from the likes of Baby Shark and Pink Phone, respectively. Wow. 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 The music video is gorgeous, and everybody hates it. Seriously, what on earth is going on here? And there's a lot of fans of the original Backyardigans who literally disliked it. And it didn't really resemble its original counterpart either. So much so So much so that I question why everybody is not literally loving it instead. Well, it doesn't have. Well, it doesn't have. Well, it does have. While the Backyardigans is still made by creator Janice Burgess, who died, it's still very nice though. But while everybody still hates the Blues Clues reboot as well as the Dora reboot, which crawled their way earlier before, everybody seems to have missed the memo. The reboots are supposed to capture a new generation of kids, so it made perfect sense on why they did this. I mean, you gotta understand why they did it, because they're trying to capture a new generation of kids. I mean, I mean, I mean, there's a generation going on. I mean, the generation of the 2020s. Remember when we grew up in the generation of the 2000s, and things were fine and happy times before the bad times came around. And I mean, look at us. We're growing up and we're getting older and older by the time when we age. And as we know, things don't last forever, you know.
Yes, listen to the man, everyone. I mean, I know you guys don't like the music video either, and I understand that. And we respect y'all decisions and opinions. The remix version of Castaway, even though it's really mediocre, but it actually does capture a little bit of nostalgia in some people's heads. And it really is very, special.
Are you kidding me?
No, I never kid.
Listen, I know everybody don't like the art style, and I understand that. And besides, we all have our own opinions. So it's best for Nickelodeon to try and do loving memories of the creators who would later pass away. But there's only a big reason. But there is a really big reason why nobody doesn't give them a chance. The big reason. They don't like changes, and they don't like new art styles and such. And I understand that. No matter if a reboot has a new interesting art style, or it still has the same art style from the original show, it's trying to capture a new generation of kids. But confirming that the Backyardigans reboot, it's not really a reboot actually. It's been converted into CGI. I believe some people confirmed that it's not a reboot. So it's not a reboot. So thankfully, I hope it's not confirmed. But what will happen next? I don't know what will happen next. But despite everybody's hate on the Backyardigans' new art style, I don't know. Is the music video literally killing the franchise? I don't think so. It's supposed to be in loving memory of Janice Burgess, who would appreciate the music video. But if she doesn't appreciate it, then I'm suggesting and I'm thinking that she would have been upset over it. So and no, if you're saying that I'm taking sides, no, I'm not taking anyone else's side. This is my own personal thoughts. So that is just about it. Thank you guys all for watching. See you next time.